Good afternoon, San Antonians. My name is Ann Helmke, and I'm the Faith Liaison with the City of San Antonio. And it really is my humble honor to be speaking about the food bank today, and especially their new initiative, Fasting Fridays. This is such a creative idea and so important and so essential to be helping those needs of our most vulnerable neighbors and to be affirming the work of the food bank. It's just such extraordinary work. I have no idea how they do it, but I'm grateful for it. Lauren asked me today to talk a little bit about what fasting means to me. I'm a Christian, but I found myself, a couple decades ago, working in a food kitchen in DC next to a teenage guy who practiced as a practicing Muslim. And while we were cutting up carrots together, he was telling me about how fasting was so important to his life and what he was learning. And in fact, we were right in the middle of Ramadan when he was telling me this. And the things that he told me about what he was learning about life really intrigued me and his commitment to fasting. And so I did some research. I wondered why the dedication perhaps within my own life and maybe other Christians as well, was not as strong as what his seemed to be to me. And that didn't make sense. So I did some research and I found out something really interesting about fasting. And I looked to, sacred text and the words, the more ancient words, and I found out that the Hebrew word for fasting is actually like the word that's used for buttoning a button on a coat. To fasten that button, to put it together. And as I started to do even more research, I found out what fasting is really about is what we hold on to and not what we let go of. What we hold on to, what we fasten ourselves to, which also means probably that we're giving some things up. We're letting go of some things. And so in that process, it's checking our value system and the things that are important to us, like feeding our neighbors and providing for each other. And so to give and hold ourselves fast to that. And in the process, to help make that happen, I might give up eating lunch on Fridays. And what I normally would be doing then, or spending then for that meal, then to give that to the efforts of those who are doing the feeding, to give those monies to the food bank. It's a really great example of how I've come to know what fasting is about, because I really believe and want to be fastened to caring and helping our neighbors and feeding those who are most in need. And so I hope that you join me and the food bank on fasting on Fridays, and to give those funds that you might be saving straight to them. In fact, you could make it really easy. You could figure out what you'd be spending on a Friday and just multiply that by 52 weeks and just give them that. And so it would be one effort for the year, and it would really help them out during these times. Again, I encourage you to join me in this effort, and I want to thank San Antonio Food Bank for always being there. Whether we're in crisis here in San Antonio or whether it's the day in, day out needs, the food bank is always there. Thanks for this opportunity.